So, didn't quite plan for that to happen just yet, but we'll live with it. Hey there everyone, this is Wherein, and we're playing KOTOR 2. I guess before we leave I should have the initial talk with Visas.
My life for yours.
That's kind of her thing. Are you alright?
I am able to serve. If we enter battle, I will fight and die alongside you.
That's not what I asked. I asked if you were alright.
I have not heard that question in some time. My flesh is healed, if that's the answer you seek.
In Medbay, we notice you have scars. Who hurt you?
The scars are many and the causes equally so. It is of no importance.
Who sent you?
I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know, and that you eluded his sight for so long is significant, but I do not know why.
How did you find me?
I felt you, heard you through the Force. It was like a sound at the edge of hearing, and when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it. Forgive me, but before you go, I must ask, why do you do this? Why do you seek to help me, teach me?
I haven't really, that much. Because I believe you can be saved.
You must not do this. I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for me.
To help another is not weakness, it is strength to them both.
So you say, but it is not something I have observed or seen.
What do you mean?
I remember little of my homeworld before I entered my master's service. It is not as it was. There is little left of such memories, or the planet itself.
Tell me of your homeworld.
It is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction.
How was it destroyed?
The planet was not destroyed. It remains. It orbits, dead in space. But nothing lives on its surface. It echoes, but there's no one left to hear it.
If your homeworld was destroyed, how did you survive?
I am not certain I did. I was there when the planet died. To see everything around you extinguished. It was as if I was blinded. It was as if the Force had been bled from the world.
As if everything suddenly went silent.
I imagine there are worse deaths, worse pain. But if there are, I do not know them. I was the only living thing remaining on the planet of KOTOR. And my life, my agony, was a flicker in the darkness that was the planet. All that I had been connected to had been severed.
I have seen similar acts of destruction at Malachor.
I've heard tales of Malachor. It is said that many of my people felt the end of the Mandalorian Wars from across the galaxy. But do not mistake me. I did not mean to draw comparisons between KOTOR and Malachor. My homeworld still exists. It is intact.
Never mind, I'll be going now. So the way I understand it is we can't get too much influence with Visas until we cap our influence with the Handmaiden. So, that in mind, it means we can do a bit of chatting with her, just not too much. And as Atton is a Jedi Sentinel now, he can, I guess, re-level his first level into Sentinel or something like that. I'm not really sure. Anyway, he gets fewer skill points now because, you know, scoundrels get, I think, second to the most. But he did gain more actual class skills, so that's nice. And he gets the standard set of all of the Jedi bits, which is also nice. Now, we will be keeping him with his blasters for a good long time to come, but it is definitely not a bad idea to set him up for what you want him to be able to do. Continuing. Yeah, Atten does not have the charisma to foot, like, dark side powers, so I think I'm just going to kind of give him support stuff for the time being. And just hope that that's sufficient.
Oh. That's strange. So his total level now is... Oh, I gotcha. His total level is one higher, but he does require more experience to make up for that. Okay. Theodore, of course, is a man who likes him some strength, so, as always. Electrical strike. Good times.
And that's all for that for now. Just kind of wanted to level those two up and maybe bring Beodur along with me for some stuff. I'll worry about dealing with Visas and her everything issues a bit later. Now let's just head into the docks.
Bograsion kontichaum, King Lord Aitha kun, Aitha patisa tong, Diakon batot kaun, Chona choba. Tapichayu bong, Jijiskapule, Chunbole, Watagratug, Jimula. Chupayubong labograturong agtichimait muleranyon chuba nilung kagratug jimut malabist wet wata jiji naudung chong yomabala yuman yomawamani boba lorda wish wanga shachi nilung kagratug jimut malabist wet wata Gigi, naudung chong yomabala yuman. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulera. Chupa wanga una konticha. Chona konasa. Chopiti man punjame, Sashange bedwana mulera, Chupa wanga una konticha, Chona konasa.
So yeah, that's Hanar. And he's a Wookiee. That Pylon 1 console thing is involved in a quest that will be taken care of probably in another part. I may get the quest here, but I don't really have the time or the inclination right now to worry about that too much. What I really want to do is go through the entire warehouse here if I can. There's basically just a row of doors on either side, and encounters in most of them. Okay. Thank you, that's enough. Hello?
Not a very good idea. Entering a Mandalorian's room uninvited. Why don't you back up to the point where you were standing outside the door and rethink your decision?
A Mandalorian with a sense of humor?
There are a few of us in the galaxy. Yeah, what do you want?
Nothing, just looking around.
Enjoy yourself.
Nice guy. Of course, it wouldn't be an area in KOTOR 2 without stuff to loot randomly. Not a whole lot in this area, though. Lunar Shadow crewmen. Speak to them in a moment. Now, I suspect I'm going to have to type up subtitles for you, yeah? Captain? Jektek Tar.
We don't sakrate rotota de jalawara kunsa zoto. Chubatone king chubami zoko koche tichike chusu mogotabra. Grabe chusaikoreni witi hung doga.
Okay. I don't know where your captain is, but I know a skilled pilot who can join you.
Auto non sanona, prontangua ni mononta saka. Dovri chubabash, gitskala, dorcha, wata tokioke nincha. Auto non sanona, prontangua ni mononta saka. Dovri chubabash, gitskala, dorcha, wata tokioke nincha.
He'll need sponsorship for his license.
Dovri chubabash, gitskala, dorcha, wata tokioke nincha.
Good. His name is Otis. He's in the refugee quad.
Auto non sanona, prontangua ni mononta saka.
Can also find their captain for them, but there's... You know, the only reason to do that would be if you don't make it to the refugee quad first. Because otherwise, you know, not a bad amount of experience for that. Getting really close. Really close. To nothing in particular, of course. Ooh, cardio package. That sounds... Oh. Well, very, very mediocre. Fair enough. Gamorrean power gauntlets. Green crystal. Interesting. Oh, okay, those are the heavy armor requiring ones. Shame about that. I wish I could wear heavy armor so I could, you know, use those, because they're actually pretty decent.
Tanto todos, tumukarata. Miranganoroto. Dosimana rachata.
I'm Sylvic, just checking out the area.
Dosokachi. Kawana abawasi.
Can I ask what you're doing?
Tenajara. Tomachunga. Karota.
You've got an impressive array of equipment and monitors here.
Tanto todos, tumukarata. Miranganoroto. Dosimana rachata.
This equipment looks like it's designed to track signals, correct?
Nunchkawana sicho ranabamangakan. Mopigawa josi mukchuto.
Antennas for what?
Dosokachi. Kawana abawasi.
Tracking a signal among the dock frequencies seems impossible.
Tanto todos, tumukarata. Miranganoroto. Dosimana rachata.
I don't understand.
Kroto no ranga manatandi koroto. Mopiluna wana si chin si wano bosh.
Why is it a problem?
Tanto todos tumukarata. Meiranganaroto. Dosimana rachata.
How enormous are we talking about?
Aramontok tumukarachukorak. Grun kanawana machi nito rabanaka. Dosimorna racha. Gonachi drum paba nakaras.
How did you find it then?
Tanto todos tumukarata. Meiranganaroto. Dosimana rachata. Tanto todos tumukarata. Meiranganaroto. Dosimana rachata. Minsukre masukun ratungala. Merontono junsaraka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo ratamana sobu.
So you believe whoever signaled this is wants to keep it hidden?
Tanto todos tumukarata. Meiranganaroto. Dosimana rachata.
Is there anything I can do to help you out?
Johnny Nikarai Binachi. Paba Gonachi Drumka.
What's the job?
Dosokachi. Kawana Abawasi.
I'm interested.
Bosanonchi Rinta Masukin Kurawanka. Bosonchinsun mi Karanga do Maitonga. To Esrectonatu Insula Raka Rakachat.
Where were you supposed to meet this Twi'lek?
Denajara do Maitonga Karota.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Of course, there's no actual time sensitivity there, so no rush. Good times. I'm not from the Dock Authority. What do you mean? Let me see if I can help. I'll go see the Dockmaster. Out of curiosity, what is your cargo, Lasovu? Could I have one of your power cells? I'll let you know what happens. Yeah, he might be the one smuggling those people out, but he's not about to say anything, I don't think. Which is fair enough. Ooh. Oh, nice, a scout enforcer. That's actually pretty good. I don't know if you remember this guy's name.
I don't know who you are, but you picked the wrong room to break into.
Sorry, I didn't know anyone was in here.
No harm done. For a minute, I thought you might have been someone else.
What do you mean?
My wife, Ada. There's a chance she may be here on Nar Shaddaa. A lot of refugees ended up here after the Jedi Civil War. I came here to see if I could track her down. Thing is, I can't get into the refugee sector. And even if I could, I'm not sure I could find her. I've been here for weeks, hoping to see her face. All I've done is watch my credits burn away to nothing.
I ran into a woman named Ida in the refugee sector.
What? Is there any way to get her out?
I'm working on it. I'll return when I have more.
I can't believe she's still alive. This is the best news I've heard in years. Please, whatever you can do, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, a small fucking galaxy, innit? And, well, the last thing is obviously a door hidden in the back, but there's nothing you can do to open it, so... That's it for the warehouse here, and that's it for this part, unfortunately. Probably end up a little bit short after editing, but whatever. In the next part, we'll continue exploring the docks, and, I don't know, maybe see if we can do something about getting into the Jek Tar. Hope to see you there. Goodbye.